So the garden house has now been open since October of last year. We're in this wonderful building set in wonderful grounds. The building was leased to us by the cathedral, and we're a partnership with Peterborough City Council. And the main aim of the project is to take rough sleepers into accommodation. But we have a holistic approach here. So as well as moving people into housing, we have sessions throughout the week that we hope will address the needs of our guests. Practically two things that our guests have told us constantly is one, that immediacy that we offer in terms of you come through the door and you will pretty much immediately see a housing officer. So you will go out knowing that there is a plan or where you're sleeping that night. And from my viewpoint, we offer people hope. You know, we are a very sort of determined team in terms of what's the barrier? You know, where are you at? Where do you want to be? How do we get you there?
Well, my name's Victor Fuller and I'm a guest from the garden house. They helped me get into the Avon, so I help out in the garden and do bits and bobs around the house. So it's because they help out with rough sleepers, and if I didn't come here and get the help, I would be still on the streets.
I was involved last winter in doing some voluntary work of a night shelter which runs during the sort of winter months, and the coordinator of a night shelter told me about this project. So I retired about a year or so ago, so I thought a useful way of spending some time really helping people. I've been volunteering here now for a number of months, and it's absolutely fantastic when you see guests who've actually progressed, just seeing guests who've moved on, you know, people who've got into a stable place to live, people who've got employment, and that's absolutely fantastic to see the progress they've made, and when they come back and tell us about the progress they're making, that's makes it all worthwhile.
The staff at the garden house are absolutely amazing. They treat you with respect, they don't cause any trouble, they don't tell you off. The housing are amazing as well. If it weren't for the housing, like Barry, Victoria, Rebecca, Trudy, if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have got into the Avon.
Every time we move somebody forward, I want to have a party. You know, I think so often we call people homeless people, and it's actually the people part that's really important. They are people that are homeless, and we celebrate every day. You know, what we call victories, where people have moved into work, moved into housing, just made that first step through the doors. Well, we're here for another year, so obviously, you know, we would like to see that sort of continue, because I think there's a real need. My personal vision is I would like us to have that ability to maybe provide some temporary housing of our own. And the reason I've sort of said that is one of the issues that some of our guests face who suddenly sort of find themselves with a job offer is they may have nowhere to stay the next day, because what tends to happen with the job offers is they're made late in the day, they're usually night shifts, but we do have guests that then will come off a night shift and have nowhere. So our ability maybe to manage some of our own accommodation, even if it was maybe these hubs in our garden, just to say, right, for the next, I don't know, month, 2 months, you've got somewhere to go. We'll support you with sort of, you know, saving your money, talking to landlords, dealing with any other issues, and then you move on.